Hello guys, my name is Vita. Welcome for my live stream. You've got me all for 1 hour as always, and I'm specially live streaming for you from Ukraine. Today guys, as always on my stream you have the opportunity to have absolutely free video date with me face to face right now. And here is guys short introduction video that you have a better idea who I am and what I'm doing here.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter, and every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts, or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
If we're talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. Guys, we keep going, and one more video which was made specially for you by our founder, that you can understand and see more details about your opportunity to video date our streamers absolutely for free all these months again.
All this month, you can do a video date face-to-face with any of our streamers the entire month, completely free.
How was your feeling yesterday after our date?
It's so cute. It's our inside joke from now.
Oh my god. That's it. I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
I can't stress it enough, guys, that is the key to your successful relationship that ends in marriage, is you understanding the ladies. And I gotta tell you, it's not an easy job. It's like they should offer a bachelor or a master's program in understanding Ukrainian woman or Slavic woman's psyche. It's that complicated. You have a shot at dating a match guarantee lady. And if you make an impression and she likes you, that she will contact you back because she's an available bride. So if you look like a serious groom that she's interested in, age appropriate, so less than 15 years should be for the most part. Some guys can push that 15-year envelope a bit. You see the URL on the screen right now, yoursmv.com. Guys, this gives you a real invaluable insight as to how attractive you are to Ukrainian and Slavic women. And the thing about this calculator, it's not designed to see how valuable you are in the eyes of Western women or American women at all, because it's night and day different. How a Slavic woman evaluates a prospective husband, because this is a serious calculator. It's not, hookup culture calculator, like, are you a stud? You look good, you got a six-pack. It's not that at all, because that's not important to Slavic women that are looking for a good husband. It's got all the input variables that Slavic women find important, and it's weighted accordingly. It's very accurate. So you can calculate 4 things. First one is your SMV, sexual market value, quick. It's a quick calculator. So quick means not as accurate because it's not as many questions, but you can do it in a couple of minutes. Then there's your SMV accurate. It's the second calculator. Then Number 3, it's probability of marriage. It will calculate your chances of marriage with a Slavic woman. Okay, that has a lot of questions, a lot of input variables, so it's very accurate. And then lastly, it's max age gap. So you can calculate the maximum age gap that you can realistically have with a Slavic woman. To qualify for this free dating, unlimited free dating, you got to go to here.
And guys, I need to remind you that even the fact that I'm married live streamer, doesn't tell you that we can't pretend we are on a date with you. So you can benefit from my personal experience and get my personal sincere feedback on how well you do and how you can actually improve your dating and communication skills with Slavic Ukrainian women. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, to give me a like, and to hit the bell in order not to miss our live streams. So if there is anyone today who can be brave enough to have a video date with me and join me now for the video date, now guys, it's your chance. And guys, again, don't forget please that we need your help. So we are currently short of $723 to cover August channel course, and we also have June and July shortfalls of almost $1,000. So our top supporters this month was Andy Nielsen. So thanks for that. And we are asking you guys, if you enjoy our channel material, qualified material, opportunities, bonuses, and benefits we are providing you. So please help us, please, and support our channel by donating today so we can continue making a difference for so many of you serious about building a happy marriage with Ukrainian women. So you can donate by this link, www.buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating. This link also you can find in the description below this and all the rest of our videos. So again, huge thanks to our major supporters. Of course, we hope for more support to be able to continue what we are doing for you. And we guys go ahead with you. Again, our topic, dating Ukrainian women, early stage. Maybe you have some questions, please don't be shy, don't be modest, and you know I will be always happy to answer all of your questions. So happy Saturday to everybody. Vatvatijik on duty. Hello, hello. Bill, good morning, good morning. Juanchik, good morning. I like this picture of the brains. We have here funny, like, it's kind of GIF or something. If you think the person is stupid or shallow-minded, there is a picture like you present brains, the picture like you demonstrate here, and like the phrase, there stands the phrase, take it, you really need it, and share with your relatives if needed as well. So all the time I see these pink brains. It reminds me about that mock picture, mock phrase. You are in the office again, even on Saturday. Oh my God, poor you when you have day off. Probably when I don't have streams, right? Okay, up to you, of course, and up to your circumstances. No worries, Wanchik. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. Anyway, yeah. Bill, it's still dark this morning before sunrise and will be another hot day. Yeah, guys, we have really hot day today, in all means, by the way. Absolutely extreme temperatures in the morning, like earlier in the afternoon, plus 52, 53, now around 49. Yeah, it's on the sun, but still extremely hot. Impossible to be outside. And yeah, for those who probably still didn't see news, topic not related to dating Ukrainian women, but still, as far as guys you are interested to current events, what's happening today, we got absolutely incredible incoming hit today to Chernigiv center, and by the way, Sumy as well. But Sumy, I don't know actually what happened. We heard siren. Alert was about missiles attack, not drones or something, and we got huge, powerful kind of 4 hits, but we still don't know what's going on and where exactly. But guys, in Chernigiv, it's a huge tragedy, probably the most massive attack. I mean, by the amount of victims. For now, by this hour, more than 117 victims. So around 7 people dead and 100 injured. 2 hours ago, it was 11 kids, including this number. And we'll see, because the number keeps growing, because some people keeps dying in hospitals because of heavy injuries. And actually the hit was guided to dramatic theater right in the center of Chernigiv. But yes, actually there were exhibition today. I also think it was a huge mistake of local authorities, because they made exhibition of drones or something. That's not a secret, it's told in all publics. It was like military exhibition, and only limited amount of people were invited, like registered members and proved members, like checked members. But some people were idiotic enough to bring their kids. I understand for kids can be interesting to look at all these drones, to see how they work. That's understandable. But unfortunately, we have also very big religious holiday today. It's called Apple Spas. This day we don't have to work, not much physical labor. We go to church, we pray, we thank summer for harvest, God for what we have. By tradition, we have to eat today apples with honey, and actually a lot of injured, suffered, and killed people were people who were not participating at that exhibition and who were just passing by, coming back from church with baskets full of apples, just ordinary passing buyers. And unfortunately, this tragedy, I don't remember, we have some remarkable dates, some remarkable places which were suffered mostly, like severely, during this 18 months of this aggression, Russian aggression. Sumy also was in this list. But Chernigiv, I guess I need to check numbers. I didn't have time for that. But probably the biggest amount of people injured was today. And numbers, I believe numbers will keep growing, because they rubbles, they opening, they cleaning all these ruins, and more dead bodies or injured people they will find. So this numbers is updated like every hour. So a big tragedy for Ukraine, for Chernigiv specifically, unfortunately. But we have what we have right now. By the way, we again have siren. Right when I start streaming, we have siren. So a little bit stressed knowing what's going on around. So yeah, Bill, that was about being a hot day. Bill, I like this lipstick color on Vita. Okay, thank you. And by the way, very nice quality of this lipstick. and absolutely not expensive, not Chanel, not something like that, bought in a ordinary mass market, you know. So maybe $1 or something, maybe $1.50, but really good quality. I like. I have two of them. Unfortunately, this company, this brand, they don't produce different colors. They have just two. This one and one more, which is darker, more bright. I also use sometime. I would like to get some red or some beige or something, but unfortunately, only these two colors they have. But really nice. It's sparkling and it's good lasting. So thanks, Bill, for noticing. Hmm. Uh, Jack, Vita, any news on having a baby while on Soul have a baby fever? No, unfortunately, the lawyer was busy. I tried to reach her a couple of times, but she said she has some few deals, like list of deals. People come in one by one, deal by deal, and she said when I will be free, I will call you back. So probably in the evening today, but later in the evening, I didn't want to disturb her, but she was busy also even today, though it's a weekend. But a lot of people now, some people moving here and trying to buy property here. Like we have a lot of refugees from Donetsk, Lugansk, Mariupol, from those regions. Actually, in Sumy, a lot of refugees. Some people, vice versa, going out of here and selling their property. So it's working. But I will ask. I will ask. I didn't forget Jack. Yeah, just couldn't reach her. Like she couldn't find the time for questions and answers. Mhm. Mhm. Sunflowers are 12 blue feet, tail and blooming. Cool. Sunflowers. I also have sunflowers. They're great. They're great. Yeah. Yeah, what? We only target military installations. The bastards continue to spread lies. Absolutely, of course. Of course. But still, I also found in one Russian public some screenshot where this exhibition was announced, kind of advertisement, and they were inviting people. And they said clearly, like, thanks to most Ukrainian publics which announced this and advertised this exhibition. So thanks for them for good, purposeful, useful target. So keep advertising such targets, and we're gonna make it more bright. These events more bright. Also, they mentioned like, unfortunately, we're gonna take revenge on Ukraine because of their own politics, and unfortunately, the price will be like this. So they're going like more and more crazy, more severe, more cruel, and the autumn is coming. So actually, seems to me the situation is getting just worse and worse, as I feel. I don't read much right now because I'm actually devastated and morally exhausted already to understand all this information. I see that NATO, some European countries started to be more relaxed and start to think that we're gonna give some land of our country to calm down Russia, and actually less military, big pauses, and probably one day we are not going to get anything anymore because because politics. But we have what we have. I'm just sorry for our country, sorry for people who don't understand what's gonna happen if Ukraine will lose, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. So, Bill, if you're Christian, Orthodox Christian, you can eat apples and honey at home. So it's the special day. Like you guys have a little bit like Thanksgiving Day. So we have today like honey apple day, religious holiday. Mm. Yeah, Jack, I am sorry too, and I can imagine how many people sorry today and the whole country. It's a huge tragedy, and people exhausted. Ukrainian people exhausted. It's also start not to be good atmosphere here in Ukraine. Some people start to argue with politics of government, of president, and like you know because people are exhausted, really. People tired. I can tell you, even by some of my friends, I can't communicate with some of people because we have different vision, different points of view. People stressed, people aggressive, people very touchy, fragile, psychologically killed, almost. And it's not like that everybody stay normal, keep the same position. It's difficult, yeah, and some reactions can be sharp, rude sometime, and people vulnerable, so that's all understandable. So I don't know where we go right now actually, but we had horrible time all these 1.5 years, but now seems to me we're gonna have even more horrible time this autumn and winter. And the Russian government now is mobilizing more people. So they want to mobilize up to 500,000, so 500 soldiers again. And when I hear these numbers, it's like, oh my God. It's like, oh my God. But we have what we have actually. Yeah. Jack, the West will not stop support. Support is increasing. No, Jack, support is not increasing. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Even if you check Land Lease, it's still not working, and we are not getting what was planned and what was even announced. We get some help, of course, but it's very slow and it's not enough for us to win. It's enough to protect, maybe, but not to win. And that's also the reason why we can't be faster and more effective in our counter-offensive. Though, due to information, southern direction, we are succeeding. It's very hard, but we are succeeding. As for Kupiansk, this Kharkiv, Kupiansk, Liman, uh, tremendous situation, and I don't know. So in some place we keep, in some it's very difficult for us. Yeah. So what? F-16 approved, but will take time to be sent to Ukraine because pilots have to finish training first. Yeah, we are listening the fairy tale about F-16 since last year. You remember, right? Yeah. So it's almost 1.5 year of war, and still, we all understand what's going on. Europe also afraid to see Ukraine as a winner, and Europe still wants to save some face of Russia, of Putin. Some probably dreaming, when everything is come down, to get again in some cooperation, some co-business, some trade relationships, some connections with Russia. That's all understandable. That's all understandable. We understand that all, but unfortunately, information is spreading. So we can just hope for our forces that at least some of European countries will be standing for us, next to us, because you heard probably what this guy from NATO told a couple of days ago. I'm afraid to be mistaken about his last name, Nilsson, Elson. Probably you heard what he said. It's absolutely idiotic, incredible phrase, like probably to get the peace with Russia, to calm down Russia, Ukraine really need to sacrifice some land, some territory. That told NATO member. What is this? What is this? Why? Why we should satisfy maniac and terrorist who is terrorizing now almost the whole world? Why we should do that? So next time he will go to Poland, next time he will go to Lithuania, Estonia, Romania, Moldova. They promised to shoot London, to shoot Washington. So why people think if we sacrifice the piece of our territory, part of our territory, he will come down? No, it will be one more reason for him to feel his position in the world, that everybody's still afraid of him, everybody wants to make peace with him, and to let him do what he keeps doing, actually. I don't know. I guess the person, this Nielsen, or I don't remember exactly his last name, he said sorry. I told that by mistake, but can you see what kind of mistake? That's horrible. Why any independent why any independent and free country should sacrifice their territory to calm down some psychopath? Why? Why? Only stupid person cannot understand. If you give maniac something, he will ask for more and he will want more, because then he will feel he can get more. He is allowed to continue his shitty deal. Nobody can make agreement with him. Nobody can trust him. You can't trust his word. You can't trust his promises. No, it's impossible. It's like to make peace with maniac, with a raper. It's like the same to be halfly raped or fully raped. It's the same. You are raped. Why you should agree? Why you should compromise? Why you should sacrifice and victimize? How many people died? And all this territory, they are full of blood of our people. That's not correct, not relevant, I don't know, not appropriate. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, but Vatichik, I heard that we will be given F-16 when the pilots will finish training. But as far as I understood, it will be like 2, 3, maybe airplanes, something like that. Expected early next year. Yeah, yeah. Then more territories will be demolished, more people will be killed, and yeah. But what I think the Netherlands has at least 28 F-16s they can send or something. Would be nice. But Vatichik, tell somebody in your government that we really need. Jack, evil must be fought and defeated. Must be. Yeah, F-16s are coming and needed. Definitely. We hope to see that in practice, in real life. Yeah. And what? The guy mustn't be sniffing glue. Absolutely. That was not expected from from NATO member and Sarkozy, but we all know what is Sarkozy. Kind of prostitute, political prostitute, mafia, corruptioner, who had even some term because of corruption deals, yeah. And he even decide that he has right to tell, and he demonstrate his position that what is Ukraine? What is Ukraine? That's not country. That shouldn't be independent. Sovereignty. You know this word, sovereignty. So independent. So we need sacrifice Ukraine independence to calm down Putin, to let him sleep well. What the fuck is this? Oh my God. One mafia try to find peace for another mafia. Craziness. The world is going crazy, honestly. Yeah. Jack, proxy war, Vita. Yeah, must have air cover. That's for sure. We need to protect our people and our infrastructure. It is the fault of Western weak leaders. The goal has been to weaken Russia. Yeah, and that is working. Yeah, by the way, ruble is already like $1 is 100 ruble. That's like, wow. We'll retake Crimea soon enough. Yeah. What? Ach, Stoltenberg. Yeah, he's a clown. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Edelsen. Yeah, Jensen. Yeah. Some Scandinavian last name, like Nielsen, Elsen, something. Yeah, Edelsen. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Vatvaticek. Yeah. Yeah. Jensen. Yeah. And then he said, I'm sorry, I just made a mistake. While on cancellation. Thanks God. While on Wednesday, Jensen apologized and said he had made a mistake in speaking as simplistically as he did. Craziness. Yeah, you see, Jack Wagner is training to take the Suwalki Gap, Poland to Kaliningrad. You can expect everything from them. Poland also, like in the position of getting ready, emergency state, brought like 10,000 soldiers to the borders. Something is going crazy. The war is spreading. Instead of being stopped just at once, enough of blood, enough of victims from all sides, enough of our country is ruined, demolished, our infrastructure. We guys gonna have, I told you about our power stations. Only 30% of our infrastructure, electrical power infrastructure is alive. 70% demolished and not working. So we're really gonna have like 10 hours outages, then only 5 hour we're gonna have electricity. So like 20 hours out of 24 we are not going to have electricity. So I'm thinking about winter with the horror, honestly with the horror. So yeah, but Vatichik, it's not took so long, it's just took so long to decide what they really want. Mhm. Fishing, what this character stuff, fishing stuff, something like that. Hello, thanks for coming, thanks for joining. Be sure whoever start with wrongdoing will be beaten with only 6% voted for him. Did he represent you? What do you mean? Didn't get specifically the second part of your message. Can you explain, please? Yeah. So, guys, sad topic today, sad day. Yeah, but our main topic, you still remember dating, girls, women. So please feel free to ask me any questions. Yeah, we can discuss, of course, current events, no problem, any type of questions, whatever you feel interested in. Maybe some information about what's going on here you would like to hear from me, because I'm like, the person who lives here. So I can tell you what's going on here. Yeah, September 1st is coming, schools, educating. Just wondering how education will be this year if we won't have by 10 hours electricity. So it's almost impossible. but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what will be. And so, Nordic Turk, hello. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. Hopefully, nice Saturday for you and for all of you guys. Not like for us here today. So, guys, any question? Maybe some of you would like to have a mock date with me, video date with me. That's absolutely for free. You can sharpen your skills, you can ask some questions, and you can see actually how in reality can happen date with Ukrainian woman, like face to face. Okay. So if not, I'm waiting for your questions, for your comments, whatever you are interested in to know, ask me. Don't be shy, be active, and that will help us to make time run and interesting. What Patichik, your question, Vita, based on what you see around you, how feminine do Ukrainian women dress during the summer dress, for example? You know, that doesn't influence our women. Still feminine. 2 days ago, I was in the center. I need to buy some products, and I was running between one supermarket and another supermarket, and by my eyesight, I saw some lady crossing the traffic road by zebra, and I saw she was in a nice dress, and it was tremendously hot, and I was like, breathing like a horse, tired horse. And she was on absolutely high heels, and she was running, not on the car, not by taxi. She was running somewhere. And I was running, also busy with my thoughts. And then somebody, come from behind and took me under my arm and say, "Hello, Vitachka." And I looked, and oh my God, that was like one of my friends. She was busy running to work from also for some business. And I looked at her and say, "Are you crazy in such a heat on such a high heels?" But she say, "I'm woman." Still, I say, "Are you not tired? It's not difficult for you to walk, even to run big distance on such a high heels?" She said, "No, but I said, "It's like no mood." I said, "Personally, I have a lot of high heel shoes, but I don't use them now, just sneakers, because I need fast. Jump into trousers and t-shirt, some sneakers and run, But I'm not going to office, of course. That's two different stories, absolutely." But what she said, you know what? I'm single woman. She's around 30, 35, I guess. She has good job, good salary. She's like financially okay. She has a daughter like 6 or 7 years old. And she said, "No, I'm a single woman, so I should be ready any moment to meet my destiny. That's why I should attract men. So that's why I'm on high heels running in 50 degrees heat on asphalt." Oh my God. I said, "Oh my God, yeah." But and we walked with her around 200, 300 meters, discussing like last events. And by the way, I asked her if she's looking for men, may she consider a man from abroad. But she wasn't sure. She said, I'm tired of greedy and non-responsible men. So now I want best of the best. Look at me, she said. I'm good woman. I'm smart. I'm working. I'm not desperate. And I want the same guy, like generous. And finally, she said, I want to be a woman. I don't want to ask something. I don't want to beg for something. Though I'm a strong woman, but finally I want to be a weak woman, kind of princess. That kind of man I'm looking for. But I said, abroad in Europe or in USA, a lot of men, who will absolutely appreciate your beauty, your character, your being independent, your being, like persistent. She said, I really doubt, but I will think, she said. But she said, I will think. That's like a real story what happened 2 days ago with me and my friend. So, guys, listen and remember. So, Vatvatичек, still a lot of women dressed absolutely feminine. But to tell the truth, still there is no safety all around Ukraine right now, right? Because you never know where specifically will be shoot shot the rocket or bomb or whatever. But still, in cities where life has more or less calm regime, normal regime, um, women try to be dressed like women. High heels, makeup, hairstyle, summer clothes, nice, attractive, to be attractive for men. But I believe in some places like which are really close to border and where cities are being shelled every day, like Kherson, Zaporozhye, Nikopol, for example. I don't think that women there use high heels because they need to run in case it's needed. They need to get to shelter, and I don't think. But in all the rest cities, yeah, you can find a lot of women which are blossoming right now because it's summer and no matter what happened, nice looking makeup, beauty procedures, all these keeps working and people keep doing all these things. So the life keeps going on. Not for everybody, of course. Not everybody can afford such stuff, right? To make such things. Some people hardly can find money for food, to pay house expenses, medication. So, but some people who has business and who has maybe rich parents, they feel okay. They feel okay. Mhm. Guys, we have 15 minutes left with you, 17 to be exact. Jack Vita, the skies have been filled with all kinds of aircraft near Brest and Belarus, NATO and the USA and other countries like France, etc., waiting for troops to cross the border, and only then will West act. Bullshit. Yeah, I agree with you, Jack. Absolutely. Agree with you. Absolutely. Yeah. Mhm. Andy, Vita, it is true that modesty in Ukraine not is so big, that people always try to be better than neighbor, absolutely, and always like to show it off. Yes, yes, that's the national feature of Ukrainian people. We have a lot of anecdotes and funny, ridiculous stories about these national features because we used to say here, neighbor's pig is always fatter than mine. Neighbor's wife is always nicer than mine. That's why people, it's very trendy here. It's in our character, in our genetic to show off. Really, that seems funny, but a lot of really poor girls from the very poor families who can hardly exist maybe and have a very like cheap clothes. You can see that even walking in the city, but they can have iPhones because iPhone it's a symbol of trend here, of fashion. The higher model of iPhone you have, the cooler you are. People uh, People here always have contest between each other. Whose car is more expensive, whose remodeling or renovation in the house is more cool. I remember the story when my neighbors they built the house maybe like 2 3 years ago, but still They continue remodeling because some of family circumstances, something is going on there. But I remember when they built just walls, and we came across coming back home, and the lady stopped us specifically and just started to tell us something. And then she said, oh, and we say, oh, how is building, how it's going on, like when you will move here, something like this, normal questions, like, because we need neighbors here, like constantly living, not just coming for summer, but constantly living. And she said, oh, you know what, we're gonna make here something really cool, something really luxurious, top on the top. We have an apartment in the city which is 90 square meters, and there we have like marble something shit. Oh my God, me and my husband, we were standing and looking at her, even not telling something. Why you explain us what class or how much expensive stuff you're gonna make in your house? Who cares actually? Who asked you about that, and who is interested? Because people used to be interested what's going on beside besides the fence, neighbor's fence, or behind the fence, right? Sorry. And what's going on in his house. So people can watch you really while you're coming from the marketplace, how big packages you have, how long you were absent, how often guests are coming to you. That all what makes our people interested. They all are curious, but in a bad way. They want to know what's going on behind the curtain, who is working, how much is earning, who bought this car, if it was bought for cash or by credit. Oh my God, they brought so many packages from marketplace. They have money. So what they gonna have for supper? That's very habitual here, actually. Very trendy and very national feature. So yeah, but that's not, I wouldn't say that's about modesty, honestly. That's not about modesty, but people really like to show off, and even not having money for food, they will take credits and loans, buying luxurious car, luxurious clothes or iPhones. They will pay these credits for years, and being hungry, honestly, inside the house, right? Having no enough food, but to make other people thinking, oh my God, he is cool. That's very national feature of our people, unfortunately. I never care. As for me, I'm absolutely not envious person. This feeling is atrophied in me. I never, I'm always looking what I can have, what I can manage to have, and what I'm able to get due to my skills, my chances, my perspectives, my goals, and my energy. That's it. So I actually don't care what people planted behind their fence. But I know that some neighbors discussing me with another neighbors how many mm, plants we planted in the spring. I don't know why that makes people curious. Why? Why it's not potato but roses? Why it's not pumpkins but pomegranate? Why it's blueberry instead of corn? So why I spend money not so money wisely by their opinion? Why I should have big open space just for running for kids and dogs? Because it's a waste of land, should be planted by potato. Why she lives the life she wants to live? And I heard from two or three different neighbors when people who live next to me come to them and say, oh my God, did you see how many plants she planted? She's crazy. But to read between lines, like how much money she spent to plant all this? And why she is spending this money not for potato but for some exotic stuff. So it's absolutely can be irritating for other people, because they think that land, ordinary people who were born in village, like countryside people, they think that there is no free space should be, because all should be used by something what you're gonna eat in winter. I also do that, but thanks God I have a little bit more piece of land, bigger piece of land, and I can afford. I have small child, I have my dogs, and I really like them to have space to run, to enjoy, to have a rest, to play, not just walking between potato lines, But that's my decision, my money, my decision, my land. Why should anybody be interested in that? So even when we come from supermarket or from marketplace, we never take out packages out of car when everybody can see. So we put the car first to the yard, and when nobody can see, only then we take out our packages, because I don't like to see these faces, through the windows, to see what's going on there. They came, what they brought. So it's very typical. It's very typical for our people. Yeah. So, guys, we have 8 minutes with you. Uh-huh. Andy, yeah. Ватватичи, Квиточка. It completely depends on how the man sees the woman, not on how the woman values herself. Yeah, woman can value herself as high as the sky, but if men don't value her like that, it can come across as delusion, and it could hurt her chances to find the guy. I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely. Self-estimation, of course, should be on an objective level, but it should be objective. Yeah, absolutely. And no matter how cool you are, if you psychologically can't build this relationship with the man and gain his trust, his respect, his evaluation of your mm, nice features, right? Features of your character, your talents, your skills, everything. Your being as a woman. So yeah, of course, definitely. This I agree. But lady is not bad, far from that. She's smart and she's good. So, but I don't know how she's with men, how she builds a relationship with this. I don't know. So I can't judge, unfortunately. Tracy, good morning. How are you? Gregory, hello. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Juanchik, with a random question. I know people who speak Spanish as their primary language and speak English with an accent. Some Americans will speak to them in English with a fake Spanish accent. How would Ukrainians feel if someone were to speak to them in English with a fake Ukrainian accent? Oh, mm, that should be fine, because we understand it's not your native language, and your accent can be no matter which. But if you try to learn, or maybe I misunderstood you, Juan, with a fake Ukrainian accent. For what? To be better understood, to make easier to understand English in this case. I mean, if the person just has this bad accent, that's fine. But if the person will make it specially to make understanding easier, I think the reaction will be fine. But just no need to do that. No need to do that. No. What? Thinking of Brad Pitt speaking Italian in Inglorious Bastards now. Bill, one, do you want to live stream using a fake Ukrainian accent? For the native Spanish speakers, it's insulting. We are not stupid. We understand the English language just fine without the fake accent. Okay, so you mean that. Of course, so you don't need to do that just to make. I think people do that to make it. You know what? I can tell you. I know I met some people, even when I was at this sport competition from other countries, whose English was not on a very good level, like school level, maybe. Right? For example, some Romanian guy. I can't understand Romanian. He can't understand Russian or Ukrainian. So the only language we can communicate is English. So let's say my English was better than his. So he's trying to understand me, to explain me something by ordinary simple words with his specific accent, as he can, as he can. And you know what I noticed? Subconsciously, I tried to mock his style of communication because I thought it will be easier for him to understand me. That can be the answer for your question. So, really, it can be done even not intentionally, not to insult, but subconsciously. Because I noticed that from myself. It's not like I was trying to do, but I saw if I speak fluently, let's say, and the person can't get me, so then I should get to his level and speak separate words in even maybe with his accent in order he understands me. So these I really noticed. So can be just psychologically, not made specifically, not intentionally. But I understand what you mean now. Yeah, of course, no need to make this fake accent. Yeah. So. mm, And Evita, are people much envious on each other? Yeah, I guess I explained enough how envious people here to each other, of course. And don't most of them all know people take loans for look smart and starve inside home? That's very typical here in Ukraine. Trust me, absolutely typical and very. It's not an occasion, not an exception. It's more a rule here. Being poor like a church mouse, but to have an iPhone in your bag and to, you know, to buy different accessories, to look more rich or to look more prosperous or wealthy. I don't know. I never understood that, but still, but still. So, guys, time to finish for us. What I want to tell you. First of all, I want to advertise my stream tomorrow. I will be here for you, especially 4 p.m. Ukrainian, which is 9 a.m. Eastern, so same time. Also, today, Yulichka will stream at noon Eastern time. Please don't miss her live stream and join her today. Okay, maybe she will gonna have some happiness to have a video date with you face to face. And guys, to end up our stream, first of all, I want to wish all of you happy Saturday, nice time. I want to say absolutely great thanks for coming, for joining, for being with me, for your questions, for your comments, for your care, for your being interested still in what's going on here and in all the rest questions. So I appreciate that greatly. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe, who still didn't do that, to give me your like, but of course only I need honest likes if you really likes that. And in order not to miss our live streams, notification bell button to be pressed. Okay, and whoever has a desire and possibility to help us, to support us, please, you can find the link below this video in the description, www.buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating. Please, any amount is not counted to be small. Any amount is absolutely precious and appreciated by us. And guys, before I say final goodbye to you, final video from our founder with again explanations for guys who are absolutely serious in finding serious Ukrainian women for building happy marriage. And with all possibilities and chances. So stay with us. Come tomorrow. I wish nice time. Spend this time perfectly and with nice emotions. Love all of you and miss you, and see you all guys tomorrow.
At UkraineDating.tv, we're all about helping you guys actually get married to a Ukrainian woman. There's nowhere else online that will help you increase your chances of actually tying the knot with a traditional Eastern European woman than us. So for 5 and only the next 5 lucky guys, you will get $7,500 off our lifetime matchmaking package. Unlimited dating, private matchmaker, full team support until you tie the knot. Only the next 5 guys that sign up for our Top G membership. I don't expect these will last long at all. So if you're serious about marrying a Ukrainian woman, you'll want to go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating right now and grab one of the remaining 5 coveted Top G membership spots. We agree that you're going to attend Ukraine dating regularly. Okay. That's on you, but just regularly. I'm giving you the discount because you're agreeing to get a good, solid education about Slavic women. And I know that's going to increase your chances of marital success. Absolutely. So I'm giving you that discount for that reason, because at Match Guarantee, what we're all about is having the highest possible marriage success rate for you. Here's how it works. A little bit more details. It's an option to purchase, basically. It's for 2 years. So anytime during 2 years, you have to stay a member and pay the $90 a month, but you get a bunch of perks for that. But the biggest perk is you save $7,500 off. There's only 5 spots. And as I told you guys with the previous one, it was 7 spots. Once those spots are gone, they're gone forever. Never will you have that level of discount. Same thing with these 5 spots. Once they're gone forever.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Привет. And welcome to UkraineDating.tv. Now you have the opportunity to video chat free 7 days a week with different beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious Ukrainian women tick. Okay, so we will see you live every day over at UkraineDating.tv.